So as I started to make my smoothie this morning, I remembered that I wanted to show you guys how I make it. There have been several requests for this, so I thought I should show it. So far what I've done is put my coconut milk in my blender container. And what I do is I put in, so when I have my coconut milk in a jar, I put in about that much. And then I fill the container up to just cover the blades with water. One of the things that I do is, because I do not like taking any pills, and so I actually empty out my supplements into my coconut milk before I start making the smoothie. And I know it looks like a lot, but whole food supplements are kind of big. So if you're used to drugstore supplements or even Costco supplements, this is going to look like a lot to you. Next, I put in what I call my smoothie mix. It is a blend of a doTERRA product called Terra Greens, which is a dehydrated fruit and vegetable powder, some cacao powder, raw cacao powder, some cocoa nibs, some grass-fed gelatin for protein, and I think, oh, and some hemp seeds this time. I just used up the rest of my hemp seeds and threw them in there. Next, I'm going to put one beet in here. So I use the stem and everything. I just wash them. They are organic, so hopefully the dirt is good. Dirt is good for you. And a raw organic egg. So if you're using a whole egg raw, it has to be organic. I washed all of my celery before I left for quartzsite when I had full hookups. And so I put in a stalk of celery and a quarter of an avocado. I'd also like to show you the easy way to skin and pit an avocado, because a lot of people just are not aware of this method. You're going to slice it all around, and then, so you're going to slice it in quarters, and then this one's a little tougher. Sometimes the skin makes it a little hard. Usually the skin is more pliable. I'm just putting that in my smoothie. Still see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this one's working right. See how the peel just comes right off? It did leave just a little bit. I just pull that off. Another tip with avocados is buy the skinniest avocado you can possibly find. The rounder the avocado, the bigger the pit. See how nice and small the pit is on this one? I've had avocados where the pit is double that size, and you're paying a lot for just the pit. Next, I put in my frozen stuff. So this looks like it's going to be the last of the wild blueberries. So some wild blueberries. I am actually making this video over 2 different smoothie makings, because when I was editing last night I realized that some of my camera angles were not working. I want to show you my favorite wild blueberries are the Woodstock wild blueberries. Natural Grocer is the best place I have found to get them. Half a frozen banana. Frozen greens, doesn't matter what the greens are. These are primarily beet greens with a little bit of kale. A tip for getting all the air out is to put it against the counter and squeeze all the air out. And lastly, I use 7 drops of peppermint oil. You know what? I don't think that was enough greens. So I'm gonna add a little more. All right, then we stick the lid on it, turn it on. I always like to watch my inverter monitor when I'm doing this, and when you start it slowly, it doesn't end up drawing too much. If I were to start it like I do when I'm in a house and just put it way up to full right away, then it will draw quite a bit more energy. So I just keep it low until it gets churned up, and then increase the speed. And next is just to pour it in my jar and enjoy. Here's a tip for getting all of the smoothie out so that you don't have quite so much smoothie in your wash water, is to actually scrape down the sides and go all down, and as much off the bottom as you can. It likes to pour all together when you can get it all together. And washing out the smoothie jar, I just use as little water as possible. Just a very small stream of water coming out of the faucet, going down around the edges. And I will go ahead and pour this in the bush. It's just water and organic ingredients. Once I get my smoothie into the jar, I take my big metal straw, stick it into my lid, and screw on the ring. It's ready to go. This is Joni with TheGalavan. Enjoy your journey.